Hello everybody, welcome to the Crochet Lovers Crochet Podcast episode number 4. Yay! I can't believe that we made it this far. And I am getting onto the weekly schedule now, which is awesome. And I think what threw me off was my vacation that I had. And because I didn't have a lot of things to show you, that really threw me off. Because I wanted to show you the best content, but I mean, what can I say? It's already happened. So I feel like we're just going to start right into the video. I do have new nails this week, and I'm not going to show you anything about them because I found that was very stupid and that was nothing like me at all, so I'm not even going to go to that route. I do have water because I need to be hydrated. You need to be hydrated too, so drink your water. I am not wearing any crochet items today. If anything, I'm barely wearing. I'm just wearing just a t-shirt and shorts because I am so hot and overheated. I have no idea what's going on. So, yeah, there's a reason I'm not wearing any crocheted. What am I wearing today? So, this video, I'm kind of going in unorganized because I was waiting for it to be a week since the last episode, and a week gone by and I forgot about that. So I said, okay, I'm gonna record a video because I feel like it. And plus, I feel like that whole organized thing was a little bit chaotic. You know, I feel like I should just flow with it. So that is what I'm doing. I'm flowing. So, I do have a couple of acquisitions with me, so let me go get them. Okay, I got them. Oh, I should also put my phone over here too. Okay, my phone is not a crochet related acquisition, but I did get a new phone case though. It says "Believe in Yourself" at the bottom down here, and I really like this case. You know, I needed a new one since mine was I had since Christmas and it was getting dirty. So yesterday I went school supply shopping. And I got a lot of school supplies, and I'm not going to show you those because who has time for that? But I was going to go in the clearance aisle to look for the yarn, but my mom always goes in the clearance aisle anyway. And I saw that Bag O' Day Crochet had posted a video about look for the yarn in the clearance section, and I didn't want to do that because I feel like her content has changed, you know. Now that she has hit her hill up at the hill, now she's going up the hill, she's not doing a lot of tutorials anymore. She's trying new things, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I didn't really watch her video. But I did watch the Yarn Joy podcast video though, and she watched Bag O' Day Crochet's video, who said that she got yarn from there, so if that made any sense. So yeah, I did get yarn from that aisle because it caught my eye. There was a lot of Red Heart yarn that I did not see on the regular shelves anyway. It must have been like stuck in the back. So I found it, I'm like, oh, that is so cool. And my mom was so in on it too. She's like, okay, whatever, adding this to the list, so because she went shopping with me for school stuff. And yeah, I'll show you what I got. I got this Caron Simply Soft in the color named Chocolate for $1.50, and this is normally I don't know, how much is this? I think like $3 maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, $1.50. And they had Red Heart Super Savers for $1, and my mom said, "Don't you dare grab that." So I didn't grab it because I didn't want to get yelled at in the middle of the store. And I also got this 10D Slouchy Hats book. It's a pattern book, and this is my second pattern book. I was looking through these and I was like, oh, this is so cool, and I am in love with like slouchy hats. And I'm going to be making every one of these hats. I don't know when I'll make them, but I got this for $1.50, and I don't know how much this originally was because I normally don't look at pattern books because they're expensive. But here are some examples of the hats. That's all my acquisitions that I bought, and I don't remember if I said this already, but I am feeling low energy right now, so I'm not all hyped as I was last video, but I'm still here, I'm still me. Okay. Now I do have a couple finished objects. Now I do have to disclaimer this. Ooh, I should be thrown in jail for this. I had not been crocheting or knitting as much as I should be because Netflix has gotten a hold of me and I have hit a weak spot. Literally, my hands are so weak, I need to take a break from crocheting. So I'm just taking a step at a time. So yeah, Netflix has been my friend. And I do the exercises too. I warm my hands up and I take breaks, and I don't know what happens, but I needed to take a break from crochet and I just wasn't feeling up to it. Something's wrong with me. This isn't myself. Okay. But we're gonna go on to finish objects anyway because I pushed through that pain. Okay. This is a bag of yarn. Yeah. We're gonna show you something I'm proud of. This is a stack of dishcloths. Yay! So I'm gonna pull the yarn out as I talk about each of these dishcloths. Well, first of all, my family doesn't have a what's it called? A machine that dries dishes. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. So we have to wash every dish by hand. So we need dishcloths. And we had dishcloths, but they're fabric ones and they're old and falling apart. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my mom some for my family. So that's what I did. And sorry, this might be a little loud. Okay. This is actually the last dishcloth I made, but so this is Lily Sugar and Cream, and I'm not feeling up to it to put the link, to show you what color name this is, but this is dark purple, and it'll probably be in the description box below. This is a dark purple, and this is a corner to corner, and this was all made with the 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6 by 6 corner to corner. This is I was looking for patterns and I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is like the bowel stitch, but this is a cluster though. A 3 double crochet cluster, I think they called it. But here it is, and this is, of course, using scrap yarn. And my friend who gave this to me, she called it, "Do you want this ketchup and mustard yarn with a little bit of relish?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" And it's cotton yarn, so I'm using it. And that's also Lily Sugar and Cream too. I forgot what name that is. Here's what it looks like. Now this is supposed to be a cross, and it kind of looks like it. Then it was, I mean, I just wanted a design, so I just wanted like a cross, I think. And then I don't really know what happened, but then it started to look like a dragonfly, even though I do have a dragonfly pattern, which I should have used, but I'll probably make anyway. So now it's just 2 lines intersect in the middle on a dishcloth. This is my favorite one, honestly. And that's also Lily Sugar and Cream. Here's the color. This is my favorite color. And my last dishcloth isn't made out of cotton. It's not made out of any yarn at all, but it is made out of 100% polyester. This is made out of tulle. For my birthday, I got tulle, and which is used for like wedding gowns and weddings, I think. I don't know. Sorry, I needed a drink. So I asked for it because I knew that it uses, I mean, it's good for dishcloths, which it is. So that's what I got, and I used leftovers for that. Actually, I saw it used for dish scrubbies, but so I was just using the leftover yarn. So it was originally, I was gonna make a blue one and then a purple one, and then I ran out of blue, so that's what happened. I kind of just, see, it blends in really well, but the back doesn't. But yeah, that's what I got. So this is how much purple tulle I have left. And you see how wide the tulle is? You just have to scrunch it together. I think I made a couple of videos about how to make a tulle dish scrubby and a couple tulle items, but I made a lot of tutorials too, but then those weren't the best quality, so I deleted them. And that's the leftovers below blue. So yeah, dishcloths. And I will also be, I might insert a clip of me giving these dishcloths to my parents. Or to the owner, I should say. And don't worry, I'll be using them too. Okay. Now, this finished object was a finished object and a work in progress in last week's episode. This is the magical hat. Themed hat. What am I saying? This isn't a hat. This can't even. Hi, little marker. I have a green felt pen that wanted to say hi. This is this hat. This was supposed to be a hat, and it didn't fit like a hat. I don't know what happened. So I made it into a bag instead. And this is knitted, and I have a 46-inch long strip. This is just regular knit. Now, if you want more information about how I designed this, check out last week's video. Now this zipper, I wasn't intending to do a zipper because I wasn't intending to do a bag at all. Then, you know, plans change. So, I went to the store. I went to Walmart actually, and I got this zipper. Let's see if I still have it. No, I don't. I got a 9-inch hand zipper, and it's not applied very well because I don't know how to apply zippers, but it still opens like a zipper. And if I absolutely have to, I'll make it a button bag. But if you keep on opening it and closing it, then it should be fine. I mean, this is my first bag too, so my first zipper. I'm sorry, I'm having a very long day today, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is side 1, and this is side 2. And this is how much I had left. This was a skein and a half, and I think that was 45 yards. So yeah, we're gonna put these dishcloths inside this bag, which is going, my mom, actually, this bag is going to, so. Okay, there we go. I love it. And that's all the finished objects I have. But I do have this one work in progress though, and that, oh my gosh, that is a fun story to tell. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to something. This is my book. This is my crochet binder, and this is what it looks like. This is just a random picture that I happen to have in front. Okay. I like how the video pauses at a scary laugh. Okay. This is how much designing this work in progress took. And I'm very excited for it. Okay, so this has my corner to corner patterns. So that's my knitting patterns, my crochet patterns, my printed patterns, my design patterns that I make, abbreviations, anything crochet related goes in this baby, except for actual like pattern books. And of course, I have a lot of paper to design with. And I'm not much of a designer, but I do like to try to do it just for the challenge. And this was a challenge. This was a lot of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5 papers. Okay, front and back. Now, this is a story. So, sit back, enjoy your popcorn, and enjoy my struggle story. First of all, my cousin, he has a son, and his favorite color is orange, and he's a bike racer. So, and his bike racer number is 529. And he asked me if I can make him a blanket. So I said, of course, like your family, you know, of course I would. And I put it back because I was making I still am working on the other blankets. And wow, okay. I'm just going to take these out to show you. That's the backstory to this. So, the other day, I said to myself, okay, I'm going to make this blanket. I'm going to design it. Well, I tried designing a corner-to-corner, one big piece on Google spreadsheet. That didn't work out. I mean, it worked out, but it was way too big, and the numbers didn't even look like numbers. So I said, okay, I'm just going to suck it up and do this. So I'm a very visual person. I'm one of everything, but I'm mostly visual. So I got my handy dandy note cards out, and I will post a video. I'll post a picture of it right here. That is my struggle that I did, and I was determined to figure this out. And I was going to do corner to corner no matter what, because this was a graph band. So I got my, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I made lines of boxes, and I was trying to mark it out. Because I'm obsessed with red foxes. Like, that is my favorite animal. Red foxes are my everything. So I saw this pixel art in one of my patterns for a corner to corner thing, and that's what I wanted to do. So I took that and I used that. So that was my inspiration off of that one. And of course it was just black and white for now. And that didn't work because it wasn't big enough, and that was already like 10 squares wide. So then I went, okay, so we're going to do a banner-like project. And kind of like how the Yarn Joy podcast had a banner that said Yarn Joy, and it was just she went back and forth. Yeah, this is a lot of noise. So that's what I said, I'm going to do that. But I had 2 different shades of oranges that I wanted to use. So I went, okay, every other square is going to be shade of orange. So this square is going to be flame, and this square is going to be pumpkin. Flame, pumpkin, back and forth, a checkerboard pattern. So I wanted to do a banner-like project, but with 2 different squares. So I referenced pixel art letters, and I made little, what is this? 8x8 squares? Yeah. No, that's not 8x8, that's 8x9 squares. And this little thing down here was going to be a filler up. So it was basically going to look like this, with the 529 in the middle, and then 4 on top, and then 4 on the bottom for these 5x9s. So then when I did this, I realized, hold up, I did this wrong, because I accidentally made it too wide or something. I don't remember what I did, but there was a big mishap with this. I said, that's not going to fit together. So then, this doesn't really count, but I tried doing something Scrabble-like. There's that. That doesn't work, of course. Until I got to the finished. I finished it. So I said, instead of doing the 5x9 squares and working the 5 to 9 around it, I'm going to have the 5 to 9 in the middle and work the squares around that. And that's what I did. And I still managed to mess up. I think I made the squares too small, so I had to extend the squares by a side or something. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, I had to extend the squares one extra row to the side, lengthwise. So basically this is what it's now gonna look like. Just a rough draft. So this is the finished object for that. And this is the finished designing. So that's number sign. So it's gonna go number sign 529. So yeah, that's my design story that I'm proud of. Because it was late at night and I was just so happy about it. So now I get to show you. Okay. I did mention that I was using the colors Flame and Pumpkin by Red Heart Super Saver. Okay, this is a project bag that I made in like 7th grade. I don't know, this is a sewing bag that was supposed to be a drawstring bag that I totally butchered. Because sewing's not my specialty. So just be cautioned. Okay, these are the 5x9 squares. And I don't think you can tell the color difference. Yeah, you can. Pumpkin is this typical orange, and Flame is this neon orange. I made the Flame squares first, so that's what it looks like. And the Flame yarn is newer, so it's a little bit thicker than the pumpkin. And the pumpkin, when I did the 5x9, it was one box short. So I had to make the pumpkin squares a 5x10. Which I realized, how is that going to work out when I do the pumpkin letters? The pumpkin 5-9. So we'll see what happens for that. So I have 8 squares done. And I'm in the middle of doing a Flame number sign, and yeah, it looks like a number sign. This is actually the good side. This is the bad side, even though it's the right side. You see it? You can see the lines, and I don't like that, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up and do it. Yes, Alex, sorry, this is the best I can do. So, look how to do that. So this was a brand new skein, and this was 364 yards, and that's how flat it is already. Let me look at that. Oh. This was so satisfying to watch it go down. So this is Flame, and then I have a black, which is Craft Smart's black, and I do have a lot of black from Craft Smart because that is a very cheap brand, Michaels, and you always need black and might as well get a cheap brand. Okay, wait a minute, I'm going to show you something. I love black so much, like black yarn so much, and I need it and I use it so much that I got the never enough stuff, which is 716 yards, so I got a lot of luck, which is awesome. So I didn't find the need to go to a store to get Red Heart spray when I have a Craftsman brand. And it's not the same texture, no, but I can wash it and it will be. And this stuff is actually softer than the Red Heart. And of course, with the pumpkin, which I've had for a while. So this was a scrap buster project too. So I'm very excited and proud of this, and I'm going to go clean up. Okay, I am done. What's it called? I am done. You get back up there. Putting myself away. So let's just get back. Sorry, the camera just went crazy. My last finished object. Nope. My last work in progress is kind of, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. So I showed you in my last video that, my last podcast, that I was making a baby blanket, a pillow, and I finished inside of the pillow. Yay! Here it is. Okay, they're like popping up. Here it is. And this is using, I love this yarn, soft pink, and Red Heart Super Saver lavender. This is moss. This is the moss stitch. Oops, sorry. And this is the puff stitch. The lavender is. And I thought the puff stitch was too much, but I just wanted something to zazz it up. So yeah, there we go. So that's side 1 done. Side 2 is just gonna be all pink and barely started just a couple rows. But it was hard because I had to make sure that it was the right size, which it is. So yeah, there we go. And that's this. So that's all I have for you in today's video. Thank you for watching. And I'm sorry that I haven't been active at all on my Instagram. It's crazy, and I have school starting up too, which who knows if I'll get anything done. So let's hope, let's really hope and pray that I'll get lots of items done and I can show you. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, and if you feel like it, subscribe. And let me know if you want me to, if you want to see any challenges, because I do have a challenge idea. So I am planning on doing that. So and I do want to post some crochet with me and knit with me's too. Even if you don't like those videos, I'm still gonna put those up there. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.